Hi guys! Welcome back to the Formation Yap.
That was
I'm
weird.
I'm
Sorry.
Kira,
And I'm
Fast Car
Viv.
Kira.
And I'm Viv. Viv talks fast cars. I'm sorry. I just got weirded out by the fact that we were way too in sync.
Viv, what merch do you have on today?
Okay, so I have my hat from the Shift Up Foundation. I have this shirt from the CXCT Racing. And it's like their number, and they also have their car. I don't know if y'all can see it, but it has their car.
Yeah, we can
see
sort
it,
of
yeah.
see it.
Yeah, and then I have the most important. If I can reach my
The
leg over
best
my
race
cable.
car in the world.
My Lightning McQueen pants. My pajama pants that are Lightning McQueen.
Ka-chow.
Or as he says in Spanish, Cuchao.
Emma, welcome back. We missed you last week.
You left us
you guys.
unsupervised.
I'm aware.
You saw what?
Cut almost an hour from that episode.
Cut 40 minutes.
And then I
Yikes.
cut another 12. What merch do you have on today?
I am in a little quadrant baby tee. Well, it's a crop tank top.
We can just turn the podcast off, actually. Nobody wants that.
I'd be happy. I was
Let's
in
go
a
again.
sweatshirt all day today. It was actually a theater sweatshirt that I got from a show. So, be happy I changed for this. And what are
How
you
about
in,
you,
Kira?
Kira?
I'm in ECR X Java House hat.
The
My
best.
favorite motorsports hat, actually. And then I have Enchanté Speedway quarter zip on. My only motorsports merch that's approved for my work that I can't say what I do.
Oh my god.
I went to a mine today.
No, but for real, that UCR hat is like one of the best hats. I have the same one.
ECR
Literally.
killed it.
ECR, we're big
1000%.
fans. We're actually very huge fans. And Java House, hi.
Java
cookies.
I was telling
I do
Emma about this while we were waiting for you to log on, Viv.
Mm.
I bought this hat right when they came out and everything last year. I was so excited about it. Love it. Fits great. And then in Nashville, I bought a Nashville Speedway hat to have all of the drivers sign. But when I met Christian Rasmussen, I panicked and had him sign my ECR hat instead.
I remember.
And then I was so mad. Like, I was like, oh my gosh, like, now I can't wear the ECR hat in public because the signature is going to rub off. So I bought another one. So this is ECR hat number 2.
I know.
But I want the
was
black
there when
one.
it happened. I remember your whole crash out, actually.
I guess I did have a crush. I was like, why did I do that?
I know. You were like, what did I do that? Like, I had the hat. And you're like holding the other hat.
Like both of my, I was like, why did I have to sign this?
Yes.
But then I had,
Oh, I was just gonna say I have the same hat, but I got it from the social media admin. I did a little trade for friendship bracelets with her.
I love that.
I want the blue hat. The teal one.
The closest thing that I have to their merch is the Java House ambassadors.
I did just buy the Alexander Rossi mystery box that they had.
Use that code, baby.
I did.
Do you want to plug your code on the pod?
Promo your code.
You want me to promo my code? Okay,
You're like,
guys.
use that code, guys. Use
Okay,
the
so
code.
use my code. It's Bibeca Lucret Rivera 10. And we'll put it in the description
We'll
somewhere.
put it in the caption.
But that is my code for a discount at Java House. If you guys want to buy online, their stuff is very cool. Their cool is very stuff.
Their cool is very stuff. That's their new tagline. That's a whole marketing
name of the
campaign
episode.
right there.
Mind you, I was
Wait,
just speaking a
hold
lot
on.
of Spanish because I was talking with my parents.
That could be a fantastic marketing campaign though, because they're coffee. So it's like they say it wrong and then it's like, you need your coffee. Like,
Yeah.
you need your
Come on,
Java
marketing,
House.
marketing genius, bro.
Hi, criminology degrees. Welcome, marketing brain. What should we talk about? Should we just
Okay.
end the episode? We got 5 whole minutes.
We got 5 whole minutes. You don't have to cut 30 minutes of an episode. No,
Who do you think is going to be the strongest F1 team next year?
Mercedes.
Given that it's new regs, not a lot of rookies coming in compared to 25
One rookie.
Mercedes.
or San Mark.
No, I'm not counting out Aston Martin. They have Newey.
Oh, you're right about that. You're right. Aston Martin has Newey.
I think
But the Mercedes engine.
yeah, the Mercedes engine has in all the whatevers that has come out. Everyone's saying the Mercedes engine. But McLaren run on that Mercedes engine. Yeah.
Half the grid is.
Yeah, McLaren.
But also,
you know what? I'm thinking about Williams a little bit because they got that money now. They got that money now.
because they've got what, 5th in the constructors?
Yeah.
But it's less wind tunnel time.
But is wind tunnel gonna be as important?
But it's
for
a
26?
Mercedes. But it's a Mercedes engine.
And they're saying aero isn't gonna be as important in 2026 in the new regs.
Oh, also
That was one of the things that was going to be...
Mom, already.
RIP Mom, 2025 to 2025. We
Literally.
didn't even make it to 26.
Didn't even make it.
Do we know what the new name change is going to be?
They haven't announced it yet.
Not really.
Okay, so we're saying early predictions. Hold on. I'm going to write this down. I'm going to seal it in an envelope. We're going to open it in a year. Before any testing has come out. Think about it.
Aston Martin is going to have the most dramatic change.
Hold on, she's getting the notebook.
I know, that's why I stopped talking.
Oh my god, I'm in such a happy mood. So I have such a good feeling. I'm like, look, I have lights on that I don't even know where I got them from. No, all I know is that I went to a bar once and I didn't have them, and then I came back from the bar and I had them.
Was telling us how she went to a bar without the lights on, but came back with the lights.
Tonight?
Baby, what? Literally, you bought me a drink that night.
I did.
Oh, it was this weekend.
I said
Yeah, it was this weekend.
I said liquid courage, baby. Get on that dance floor.
Heck yeah, and I did. I need to send y'all the video.
Okay, Emma.
I'm trying to remember
Early
where
predictions.
I was when this was happening. Oh, I'm
Not answering your phone. So you're saying Aston Martin.
I don't think Aston Martin's going to win, but I think that they are going to have the biggest increase from where they were this year in the standings.
Okay, who's winning? Who's winning it all?
I'm not making that
Give me
prediction until
some.
testing.
I'm putting down Aston Martin.
You know what? I think Audi are gonna be pretty good.
You think?
Maybe not top team, but an okay team. Just because of all the people that flew from
Red Bull.
the other
That's
the
true.
blue
They also
team,
got a couple Ferrari
the navy
people though.
Yeah, they do, but still, it's like they were
Ferrari
going good. They were going good this year. So I'm just hoping and praying that they can pull something out. Not putting a lot of hope on it, but. And Cadillac, we know that Cadillac is only there for like growth. Like, don't expect like wins. But
Do you think?
I'm the most excited to see Cadillac, but I think
Taco!
Do you think Herta has already been promised an F1 seat?
if he can get the super license, then yes.
Oh yeah. Imagine
no way
leaving.
to make that
Imagine leaving to F2 because of the points, but then they changed the points for IndyCar
Immediately.
I know.
immediately after
Who did
you
he
leave.
piss off at the FIA? Like, genuine. Who did he piss off?
That's so funny to me. I was like, dang, that must have hit, bro.
Okay,
Especially if he got grandfathered in, all he would need was one FP1 practice. Well, one FP1
Dang.
run.
damn.
Because you get one super license plate for that.
Well, ain't that something?
Whose seat do you think he's promised? Or do you think
Checo's.
it's like? Do you think it's
It has
like
to
up
be
in the
Checo's.
air, like Checo versus Bottas?
I think
who does
that's
better?
probably what it's gonna be.
But Checo was like, yeah, I'm only doing like, this is like the year, and then
I could kind of see that from Checo of like kind of
Wanting to
a
finish
more
on his own terms
respectable, yeah, like a respectable retirement rather than like Red Bull hates you, leave.
that whole thing, I cannot believe. I still to this day, I think about it, and I'm like, I can't believe that they let that happen.
What do you
That's
mean?
crazy. Like the whole, like the only reason that they give him the boot really bad, and it looked really bad, was because of all
They
the
re-signed
media
him.
noise. Yeah, and all the media
Yeah.
noise that was happening. They could have done this a better way. There
There were a
were
lot
much
of-
better ways.
But it's also the fact that they re-signed him. And
Thank
then-
you. I was like, why would you do that?
Like,
I
you-
still
you
want to know
knew
what
they were
happened
gonna
too.
drop
with-
him because they didn't
with-
resign him.
I want to know too what happened with Daniel because there was that whole rumor. Do you guys remember that when Daniel and Max were leaving the track together and everyone thought it was
Yes!
because Daniel was gonna take Checo's seat mid-season, and then it just kind of like didn't. Like, and then it was like, oh no, we re-signed Checo and Checo's here for the rest of the season, and like no one. It was like, I'm like, what happened? Like,
It's Red Bull, girl.
I just opened up my Instagram and there is a photo of Max and Daniel at a hockey.
okay,
I
so
can't do
the
this.
world
I
can
can't.
hear us.
I can't do
No,
this.
it's funny because before we started recording, Kira and I were talking about hockey.
Hockey.
Yeah, hockey.
No, I was actually
That's his
talking
lie. Liar
I'm like,
told you that.
yeah.
No, I was.
It's not the conversations that Kira and I have. Oh, okay.
Oh, no, Friday I was having my crash out over Quinn Hughes getting traded. That's what was going on.
Oh my God, don't even get me started. My whole page just went crazy. I was like, what is going on? And then I read it and I was like, I get what the girlies are going crazy.
I was supposed to be in the music video. I was gonna go to the Hughes Bowl, but I did not.
Dang.
Because I was about to buy my tickets and then he got traded and I was like,
Dang.
I love Luke, but I don't need to go this Sunday to go see Luke. So I edited our podcast.
We're all fans of the Hughes. I love that every time, like, we're so triggered by motorsports and, like, them dropping news out of nowhere that we just kind of check our phones periodically. I don't know if y'all are with me that I'm just, like, checking my phone now. I'm like,
They usually won't this late because they do it based on the European schedule, which is why a lot of the news comes in the middle of the night. But
Yeah, it's
also,
only 4 a.m.
except unless you're IndyCar, then you drop them, I don't know, at 6 a.m. on a random Tuesday,
yeah.
10 a.m. on a random Tuesday.
Did you guys see about Jack Doohan testing in Super Formula?
And he crashed
We were
3
just talking
times.
about this. We were just talking about
3
this.
times. My baby can't do anything wrong, okay?
And it
It
was
was
at
the
Suzuka.
track.
Was that the same turn on the track that he crashed during practice?
It's the track. They need to
Turn
change
3.
that corner.
Yeah, absolutely. The track.
But then I hate it. Like, everybody online was hating on him. I'm like, leave the man alone. Like, if you don't like
He
him,
already
you
got
don't
his
like
career
him.
ruined.
No, like, he's not coming back to F1. It's not gonna happen unless there's like a freak accident in the Alpine factory all of a sudden, and 9 other of their reserve drivers and Franco and Pierre are taken out. Abduin will not be back in a Formula One seat.
Is he?
No matter how badly I want it, personally.
Is he doing reserve in 26?
I think he's still technically a reserve.
I would think so.
I feel like Alpine-
Pushmani and Paul Aaron, but Paul's been doing a ton with Sauber and Audi.
Yeah.
Paul is like, I'm just here for the good time. I'm just here for the good
how
time.
much of a hater Paul Aaron is.
I love
I feel
him.
that to my core.
I just love, like Fred Vesti, the whole joke that he's, like, locked in the simulator.
Yes,
That's all he
yes.
does.
I have spoken to Fred Vesti about this at the rate at Petit Le Mans. I was talking to him and I go, yeah, when they announced Colton as the sim driver, I went, damn, they're gonna Fred Vesti him. He's never gonna see the light of day again. And Fred was cracking up.
I feel like
That's
that would be
funny.
good for Colton, though. Like, IndyCar is so, like, the handling of the car is so different. They need.
Yeah,
You know
need
what
to
I was
lock that
thinking
boy in the
about? You
sim.
know what I was thinking about? If Colton does something wrong in F2, everybody's gonna be looking at the other IndyCar guys like,
Oh, yeah.
so Colton, my boy,
Which
don't
sucks
mess it
because
up.
There are so many drivers who have made the transition between IndyCar and F1 and been successful, like Juan Pablo Montoya.
Marcus Ericsson.
Yeah,
I guess he went the other direction, but...
he did the other direction, but there have been
Sorry, Charles Leclerc's former teammate.
Nigel.
I mean, didn't Alonso run and...
Yeah, Alonso did. Yeah, I have.
Once he didn't make it, he was the bump.
Shocker!
I think
Man
in
can't
2017
transition between 2 different types of cars?
So I believe that was in 2017 when Jenson Button took his spot at the Monaco GP. That he didn't.
Not
make it.
everyone can be Max Verstappen.
And then there was one year that he almost won and then DNF'd. The track
Damn.
just.
I don't think I knew that he ran that many times.
I think he ran it twice.
I
in
have
2017
pictures-
and 2018.
Pictures right now that I got from the archive, from the IMS archive, that show like Alonso in his IndyCar and all that stuff.
Because he was
Don't you
aiming
think
for the
it's
Triple
wild?
Crown. Because
Don't you
he's
think it's
won
wild
Le
that
Mans.
that man fully retired?
He did.
He fully retired from... I guess he never really said, like, I'm done with racing, but, like, that man stopped being in Formula One. And
Yeah,
now
he
he's
stopped
been
Formula
back
One, but he
for
did-
3 years.
He did in 2018. He did Daytona with
Yeah, he
Lando,
did do.
actually.
Yeah, with
Yeah.
Lando.
And they won. And then he also did Le Mans a few times with, I think, was it Toyota Gazoo?
I think so.
I
And
think.
he won also with them.
I feel like that's the way to go. God, I can't say that out loud. Never mind.
You can say it. We can cut it.
Well, I'm just like retire from Formula One. Be done. Be done. There's enough other drivers that want that seat that now, like, my man, you're not getting your 33rd.
But also, we still have Stroll. You know what I mean?
I like both of the Aston Martin drivers.
Personally,
As I
I think
literally
Charles
leave
Leclerc is going to
frame.
Aston Martin in 2027.
Oh my god, if he does.
I'm gonna-
I can't see him in any other color other than
I need to see him win an Aston Martin, and I'll be like, oh my god, the curse is broken.
Yeah. I need, like, if Charles moves, because that's what everybody says, like, the second he moves, he's gonna be Daniel Ricciardo, like, the second he moves, then the car's winning championships. And so it's like, do you move and risk that Ferrari is all of a sudden gonna be, like, this great team?
But he is the Prince of Ferrari, though.
Hear me out. They switched the Formula One crews and the WEC crews.
Absolute cinema. Have you guys seen the meme of Oscar that's going around that it's that same absolute cinema, but it's absolute depression? And then every time McLaren does something bad, like, people just respond with the absolute depression.
Of Oscar and Lando fist bumping each other in front of fire, and it says McCooking on the bottom. And before the War of the Papayas, I used to send that in a bunch of group chats before they
The
like actually started having beef.
The intra-papaya championship battle of 2025.
Interfamiliar violence.
Yeah.
And
Personally,
Do we want to discuss the heated rivals news? That the guy who plays Shane Hollinger.
somebody said it was AI. Someone said that article is fake.
Look it up. I haven't looked it up.
I saw the article on Twitter and I was like, no way. But also, that actor Hudson has said
I love
some
him.
wild things in the last week.
Wait, what's his last name?
Hudson, I don't know, it's just Hudson and Connor. Connor's story, not Daily.
Hudson
Mind
Williams. I don't think it's a real article.
But what did the article, quote unquote, say?
The fake article said that Hudson, the guy who plays Shane, said that he based his, like, submissive look off of Oscar Piastri.
I mean, I told you.
Wait, I'm gonna send the screenshot that I have from Twitter.
Wait, guys, this
They
is the
sponsor McLaren.
episode.
You hate McLaren.
This is the
They
episode
also
coming out before
sponsor Arrow
Christmas.
McLaren. Which episode?
This is the episode coming out before Christmas. The next episode is gonna be after Christmas.
Yeah. The last episode's 26. The 26th of February. Not February. What month are we in? December.
It would
been
be
a
the
long
28th if we're still uploading on Sundays.
So, Merry Christmas, Happy Holidays, Happy Hanukkah.
My man, we're recording again. Well, I see what you were saying. I caught up.
my
I'm blonde.
God.
Okay? I've been dyeing my hair for 10 years. Dye is probably seeped into my brain by now. I can't read unless it's pink.
Like, can we talk about how excited we are for our next race?
Daytona! Not Daytona.
We're
technically.
going to Daytona.
Daytona's next.
Daytona. I'm so excited.
We leave in like 40 days.
That's
I
crazy.
don't have a flight booked yet.
Am I
So
getting
Viv
to
and
that?
I leave in 40 days.
Yes, apparently.
If you don't end up with a flight, can you at least send us the hotel info?
Obviously, but I will have
Thank
a
you.
flight. I'm literally going away on Monday, and we just booked our flights and the hotel today.
That is.
I have
so
too much
stressful.
anxiety for that. I
My
have
mom
so
runs a travel company, guys.
well, yeah, but I have too much anxiety. It was to book the tickets to go back home, and that's next week. And I was shaking booking them, and it wasn't even my money.
Oh, you would hate me. I'm so last minute about a lot of the trips I go on.
Kira and I cannot handle.
No. I have
Kira-
like 19 hotels booked for the year for races that I haven't planned yet. But it's just in case.
Oh, I should figure out walk-ins, Glenn.
Like, I love my status on my Hotels.com account.
Yes,
And
that's
I have hotels booked for races that I was like, maybe.
me. Wait, this year, what races are you guys like going? We're
Daytona.
starting obviously at Daytona.
All together.
St. Pete.
Yeah.
Karen and I are
Phoenix.
going.
I'm doing my IndyCar triple header to start out the year.
Oh, you are gonna do it in the end.
I'm doing it. Yeah. I have a
Wow.
flight. The only thing
Upgrades.
for Arlington I have is a flight at the moment,
Okay.
which is so stressful to me.
Then
That's
I
like
am-
3 months out.
I'm doing the Canadian GP.
Well, I'm going to Phoenix.
For IndyCar,
Yeah, going to Phoenix. The moment that I saw that, I saw that, and my first thing was like texting Kira. I was like, guess who's coming, baby?
Guess what?
Yeah,
Now
I
you'll
can
have a
only do
bed.
one.
You won't have to sleep on my couch. I'm getting a new bed, so I'm putting my old bed in my guest bedroom
Because she's a grown adult,
because I'm a
so
grown adult.
she has that
So
type of money.
I realized that the more responsible thing to have in a apartment as a grown adult is a guest bedroom rather than a craft room. So
Mine
I'm
was
turning
both.
my craft. Yeah, it's gonna be both. I'll have my craft studio and it'll have a bed in it.
My last place was a 2-bed. I had a guest room, and then I had like a sunroom, and that was a crafting room.
Damn.
It was the best apartment ever. It was in New Orleans.
Well, my apartment has 2 rooms, and one's my roommate's, and there's 2 bathrooms.
That's
My
good.
roommate is a 90-pound blue healer, but
My
if
baby.
anybody from my apartment complex asks, he's 60 pounds.
My roommate is my mom and my dad and my brother. I live at home.
I'm
I
also
wish I
going to
still
Long
lived at home.
Beach, so now I feel like I
do
need to.
Detroit. I might try to do Detroit.
I think I'm gonna do Road America too.
I want to do Road America.
Are we doing? We talked about Mid Ohio. Are we doing Mid Ohio?
I think Mid
IndyCar
Ohio's
or
on my
IMSA?
birthday.
We didn't discuss that part.
I wanted to do IMSA.
The only thing is the
not on
IndyCar
my
is 4th
birthday.
of July weekend.
Ooh,
There's an IndyCar race on my birthday. Should we go?
Wait, which one?
Hold on, I'm figuring it out.
I'm kind of feeling like I want to do the Milwaukee doubleheader.
Okay.
Milwaukee. I can drive
Where
up
is
to Milwaukee.
Wisconsin?
Wisconsin.
Wisconsin? Should I go?
Yeah, I think
Oh, no,
that'd be a
that's-
fun one.
I can drive up to Wisconsin. It's right there.
I think that's Sandport weekend.
Ooh, are you going to
Oh, it might
Sandport?
be.
I'm trying. St. Louis is on my birthday.
St. Louis is on my list.
St. Louis.
I kind of may want to do Nashville again.
Wait, St. Louis? St. Louis is not even that far away of a drive for me.
Should we do something? Yeah, so St. Louis is on my birthday, so I was like, maybe, but Monaco was also on my birthday, so I was like, in my like dream, I was like, obviously I'm doing Monaco for my birthday, but
I'm
not if
going
Ferrari's
to-
shit next year.
I'm going to Madrid, but I have to see.
What is Madrid?
That's a 3-hour drive. I can do
Madrid?
St. Louis. St. Louis. That's a 3-hour drive. I drove 5 hours to go to Nashville. I can do
Wait.
3 hours. I can do 3
See,
hours to go to St. Louis.
That's where Percy Jackson jumped off of the
My favorite
half
part
circle.
of that is that Rick did not realize how far the arch actually is from the water.
That's funny.
What's that called?
The arch?
The freedom?
The arch.
The arch.
I was like, I called it a half circle, and neither of you saw that, so it's good.
I thought you said house, and I was so confused.
No, I said half circle.
Oh, love that for you,
And
Karen.
then
Which isn't a
IMSA,
lie.
I'm
I'm
gonna
blonde.
try to do Petite Le Mans again. I really, really love that experience. I love that track.
I'm doing all the indie races, obviously.
And
And
then
that's
I might
obvious.
do IMSA
She
Watkins
lives in
Glen.
Indy.
Because I live in Indiana. I live 20 minutes away from the racetrack. Maybe less if there's no traffic on the highway.
I think I'll probably do the NASCAR race in the fall again in Phoenix.
Are we doing that double header though? Are we going to like IndyCar and NASCAR?
It's the same weekend.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Should we do
Well,
it?
they do 2 races. NASCAR does 2 races at most of the tracks. They do regular season and playoffs at some of the tracks.
They
NASCAR
used to
playoffs.
have the championship in Phoenix, and then Phoenix Raceway stopped being interesting. Cut. I probably
There
shouldn't
goes the sponsorship.
say Phoenix Raceway. No, I love that Phoenix Raceway is in my home. However, they need to do a lot more to advertise it because
That was the
Like,
issue
I
with
didn't-
Nashville last year.
yeah.
There was no promotion at all. Most of us went because we got free tickets for buying Pato merch.
Oh, in
Half of the
24.
Yeah, in 24, and grandstands were completely empty.
Not this year though. This year they were
This year they
popping.
did good. Yeah.
Oh no, this year they did proper promotion for it.
Well,
it
that's
was like-
like
We
The-
were going around the streets and they were like, "There's an IndyCar race this weekend."
yeah.
Like people in
but
Nashville had no clue.
even this race in March at Phoenix Raceway, I'm like, that's prime opportunity to like NASCAR, IndyCar, like come see this like cool, like full weekend thing. There's like no promo for it in Phoenix.
I know. I didn't know that they were running the special promotions till like I saw our friend posting
Andrea.
about it, and I was like, "Yeah, Andrea posted about it." I was like, "Where is the promotion for this? Like, where is it?"
even like IndyCar, like I'm like IndyCar post. Like they haven't been to Phoenix in a couple years now. The
only
weather
post
will
about
be
Arlington.
amazing.
You see, this is the type of thing that makes me mad that I have to say I agree with Graham Rahal because he says these things all the time. And it sucks that I have to agree with the old man, but yeah. I'm joking. I love you. But you're old. But like, you're a dad.
Grandma's my
I think
friend's
like
boss, so.
I just think
Yikes.
like a lot of these tracks and a lot of the teams could do better with the promo, and especially like you have this whole new younger crowd getting
Yes.
interested and coming in, because even like we went to the NASCAR championship in November this year, and it was still like definitely an older crowd. Like you could tell the younger like generation is starting to like kind of get into it, but it's still very much like the old guard that pull up in their RVs and camp for the whole week.
Here's the thing. No, I was gonna say I need IndyCar to promote every race like they promote the 500.
Yeah. Well, that's actually one of my hot takes that I saved for if we did like a hot takes episode. Was that IndyCar is shooting itself in its foot, in its own, like it's shooting itself, because they do all of this promo and all of this like hurrah around the 500, which is deserved because it's the Indy 500. It's already known. But also then they're dropping the ball on a lot of these races that could bring in the crowd, that could bring in an audience, and they're not doing the promo for it. Or they're doing promo in a weird way where it's like, I'm sorry, but TikTok and Instagram, get on it. If you're not on it,
Their
you're failing
TikToks,
yourself.
their TikToks and their Instagram, there's no reason for IndyCar to be a brand that big and for the engagement to be that.
I think a lot of it is they haven't really realized the that they need to shift their target demographic. Again, following in Formula One's footsteps, adapting a lot better to social media, but a lot of it is, you guys mentioned it last week, the 47% of Formula One fans are women under 36. That is a huge target that IndyCar does not reach out to. Yes, I don't feel that they have that adaptability. I mean, you don't have any women running on the grid this year. Catherine Legg isn't running anymore. Haley Deegan's not running again in next.
Yeah.
So
And
that makes it hard. And then on top of that, I believe that they leave each promo open to whoever the title sponsor is or the tracks themselves. So
and that's fine. If they want to do it that way, that's fine. But then like I feel like IndyCar still needs to be promoting it too. Like it's like you
and
pick how to do it.
And more than just the mention on the broadcast.
Yeah. And hinging off of your demographic is 47% female, which I mean, I guess we don't know what IndyCar is because that was more of like a Formula One statistic, but they bring in somebody like the Barstool guy who's has like a long history of misogynistic comments, of racist comments, of homophobic comments that, you know, it's like, oh, that's who you want on your brand. Like, yeah, he's a big guy, but like now you're isolating your demographic to only the people that like him, because it's you either like that guy or you find out what he said and you say, oh my god, I can't support that.
I mean, they also have drivers who say things like that.
Watch what you're saying.
I'm not naming anybody. I'm just stating that I think that, unfortunately, unlike F1, these drivers tend to search their names up on Twitter.
Yeah.
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 And that's the hard thing.
They're
the hard
chronically
thing is
online.
that you know, it's fun that
interact
IndyCar
with them.
especially, like, they're quote unquote less media trained, that they do have some of that like social media freedom that it kind of seems like the F1 drivers don't have or don't want to have. But I think again, some of them do isolate the demographic where it's, you know, some of them have said things, and then if you say, hey, that was offensive, or like, hey, you shouldn't say that, then all of a sudden the driver's like, I'm not a bad guy. And it's like, well, whoa, like, you're not I'm not saying you're a bad guy, but like, when you're saying...
I gotta say, there was a situation happen with a fan favorite that I was just
I think we might be talking about The same
I
Yeah,
think we're all
and
talking
it's
about the same
like,
guy, yeah.
yeah, and it was like,
And this is
and
not the first incident this driver has had.
and it honestly doesn't surprise me knowing from where he is from. It doesn't surprise me.
Okay, maybe women do like motorsports because of the cars or because of the technology or the whatever it is, not just because when the driver pulls his helmet off for 30 whole seconds after a lap, you know, like their face is pretty. There's some ugly dudes in motorsport. Okay, I'm still
And we're
watching.
still fans. I'm like, and we're still fans.
A fan favorite of F1 I don't think is attractive, and everyone goes on the internet about how attractive he is. I don't think he is. Am I still watching motorsports? Yeah, because that's not the point.
Emma and I looking at each other like,
Because we know who you're talking about.
we know who you're talking about.
No, and
But
I think that, but also the driver you were talking about is 100% PR trained. They just choose to ignore it. I think that they've stepped away from being PR trained for so long, and that they're no longer with the team that micromanages the PR.
Also, look at the place that they live at. Look at the.
You live in the same place they do.
I am not from here
Are you
originally.
misogynistic?
I am not from here originally. I come from I'm actually a minority.
You know, it's just like I would wish for a better balance where it's like they are not PR trained.
Okay.
You know, it's
We just
No, I
need them
understand what
to
you
be
mean.
conscious of
yes.
their words and being conscious of, hey, what I say has power.
Yeah.
Not only
Maybe
that,
I need to think about it.
Yeah. Because it's like I want them to not be PR trained and these Scotty Mac tweeting about Jersey Shore for 4 straight days.
Scotty Mac is the
Way.
perfect example of how you can be not insanely PR trained. I mean, he is PR trained because he's with Penske, but it's to a point where it's lighthearted. He's posting his Spotify Wrapped, and what is it? It's Taylor Swift and Chappell Roan. Like his Twitter bio is girl dad. Like I love Scotty Mac's internet presence. I have talked with him about bad reality TV shows, and I'm trying to get him into Housewives.
Or it's even like David Malukas the other day posted a video of him
David is funny.
dancing, and the caption is "I just met Santa," and like
they're
that's
funny.
Like the
That's
not
Gen
PR
Z.
trained I want.
Penske drivers as the example.
Especially when Joseph was quite controversial this year in terms of media.
Yeah, the
Penske
whole thing was
just
crazy.
happens to have two people who have great internet presences with them this year.
Mm-hmm.
Or even, you know, Bus Bros. Bus Bros was another great where they were allowed to be silly without being problematic. That's what I've been trying to say the whole time. Be silly without being problematic. Is
What
that
you
a
do?
needle?
I just found this in the cushion that I'm sitting on.
Love that for you.
I was looking for my lip balm.
But yeah, it's like,
We're
and
all
we
talking
love
about
these.
different
Here's the
people.
thing: we love these guys, but like, do better. Like, you have a cameras in front of you almost all the time. Just do better. Acknowledge that. Hey, not only women, but there's children watching you. Okay, we talked about our races that we're hitting. I'm excited for when May comes. Obviously, as somebody who lives in Indiana,
Wait,
it's about to be lit. I don't even know. I don't even know at this point. Okay, this episode is gonna
Hold on,
be.
I have a question for you guys. If you could race any series, any race, what would it be? But you could only race one. What would it be?
I would go into rally. So bad. That's like insane.
I think I would do the Baja 1000.
Maybe do
Any
that.
Wait. Any series or like one particular race?
No,
series, one particular race. It doesn't matter the series.
I'd want to do Le Mans.
That's it. That was my other answer. Was Le Mans.
I want to. Oh, 24 hours. We're talking about it. I would 100% do the 24
No,
hours.
the other Le Mans.
We're the three drivers in the car. That's it.
The Petit Le Mans. There's two Le Mans. There's
it's a
a little
petite.
one. There's a little one.
Le Petit.
I do.
Did you know that
love
petite is short?
Road Atlanta. But I find it interesting that they don't spell the race with an E at the end.
Isn't it because it like cancels out the E? No?
Oh no, I don't speak French.
I
Cold.
did speak French at one point. I no longer. The biggest regret of my life was speaking to Esteban Ocon in English instead of French.
Yeah.
Could you remember? Could you remember your English in your state? Could you remember your French?
had two
Actually,
drinks
we
that
weren't
night.
drunk. We weren't that
No,
drunk.
we were just giggly.
No. Oh, no, I was drunk because I had 5 drinks because we were pre-gaming because we thought it was going to be a much more wild night than it was.
It was an eventful night.
Okay, IndyCar. Who early predictions. Who do you think is going to have a good season based off of last season?
Andretti, McLaren, and Penske.
Any
And
I was like, drivers, if we're
Top
going to...
Okay,
if
you
we're
just
going to
you just
drivers,
named.
I think that
Oh yeah, I was gonna say
David... I think that David Malukas is going to have a good season, not going to lie.
I think he'll do well in Penske.
Yeah.
Cuz I feel like he did his best in Foyt,
Yeah.
but I feel like it showed really good like foundation, I guess.
So I am interested though in between the time we are recording this. We are currently recording this on Monday, December 15th. If
At 10:18 Indiana
Joe
time.
Cohen will have announced their second driver, because today was the date it was second rumored. The first one was supposed to be by Thanksgiving. Second
I
one
think
was
they're finally going to drop it in Christmas,
It's
like
gonna
during
be the
Christmas.
day before
What's the
testing.
day before St. Pete?
I think it's going to be the day before testing.
I think it's gonna be February 3rd. They're gonna be like, oh my god, we have another car. Who's available?
I'm dead. Let me call.
Let me just call
What if I just called
Ramon?
Taylor up?
Connor Daly?
Connor Counter. It wasn't me this time mentioning him.
We have actually gone a decent amount this episode without mentioning him.
I know, and two of them weren't
Wait,
even
you
recorded.
have to wait. Are we counting what I said off camera?
Yes.
No.
Okay.
Dang it.
I can erase what we said off camera. Ew, this is not. It's not erasing very well.
Because that's a washable marker, not a. That's not a whiteboard marker.
Ma'am, wait, let me get it focused.
I thought it was just a Crayola marker.
It says dry. It's a dry erase Crayola.
Okay.
I swear. I'm
not
not
know-
that blonde.
I think also ECR is going to be pretty good.
Yeah.
Just because you could see Christian, like, going
ECR is
crazy.
gonna do well,
Like,
or Christian's gonna do well.
no, I think ECR, like, let's hope they're not
Sorry.
on fire at the 500 again. Other than that,
And the race after.
we're good. And the
I
race
hope they're
after.
I hope they're on fire in the way that they want to
In
be on
a
fire, like in
poetic way.
They're winning race after race after race, kind of.
Yes.
Not
We cannot
in-
count out Paulo, obviously.
obviously.
And
We
Scott
gotta
Dixon,
count
you
him
can never
out.
count out Scott Dixon.
Mick, hello, Mick.
I am interested to see Mick. I'm also really interested to see Christian Lundgaard, because he had a really great.
Yeah, he had a really good season. Really
I
good.
did find it really interesting with the McLaren boys how like Christian was doing really well, and everyone was like, "Wow, Pato has like a teammate that can challenge him now." And then all of a sudden, Pato was like, "Nope, that man's not beating me."
I know, that was wild.
I
throughout the
love
season.
like all the jokes on Twitter. People were like, "Oh, so Pato reads Twitter then?" Because
Oh,
he definitely just
100%.
said, "I'll show him wrong."
I am very excited to see Kyle. We all know I'm a Kyle fan.
Who?
I think he's gonna win his first track this year, his first road course.
How did
he
we
won
feel?
Long Beach last year. Hold on.
I know. We got rid
Well,
of
I did love that.
what?
Like McLaren like hyped that up.
And I love Ryan Hunter-Reay, who's the fourth seat, and I really like the way they did that.
Yeah.
With all the subtle references to like Captain America and things like that.
Yeah.
But at the same time, it could have been someone more exciting. But okay. Maybe it's just me.
You're gonna
Maybe
get
I'm
us
just a hater.
canceled. You're gonna
Maybe
get
I'm
this
just a hater.
fucking podcast canceled. We haven't even gotten us off the ground.
It's true.
This whole
No.
episode is gonna get us canceled.
You know
Just-
what I would
hey.
love? To have the rotating Dale Coyne seat again. Bring that back from 2024.
Honestly-
2024, we all discussed the number 6 and how it was constantly changing. We did not discuss how often was it the 18 changing? Yeah, because,
Yeah.
no, was it the 51, I think. It was the 51.
Let me double check that because
Matt
when it
Harvey
comes
was
to
in the 18, I believe.
when it comes to the numbers, I'm really bad at them.
Because I think Catherine Legg ran under the 51.
Let me double check that.
Bring back that rotating seat, though. I really enjoyed. We got
Bring back my ladies. Bring back the
back
ladies.
Catherine Legg. Bring back Catherine Legg. Give me Hunter McElroy.
Give that seat to Catherine, which is Dale Coyne. I don't think it's gonna happen, but
Or split the seat and have 2 people run it. Because the rule is you can only have, I think, 3 drivers for a seat now. Because there were 8 drivers. It's the 51, I'm telling you. I'm 100% sure now.
ugh.
Because Catherine ran the 51. And Jack Harvey ran the 18.
Nolan did race in JHR. Who was I telling that to and you said no?
I think
Was
it
that
me.
Viv?
No, I said yes.
It wasn't me. I said,
We were
Oh, it
talking-
was
we were
Emma
talking
then.
about this in Vegas.
Yeah.
I was like,
No,
it wasn't
because-
me, bestie, because
I haven't-
it did.
I have an ultra rare Nolan Siegel JHR driver's card signed.
That's cool.
Because he did one race with them, and for some reason they had his driver's card, and I didn't even know who he was at the time.
If anyone has a Hunter McElroy Dale Coyne one and wants to McElroy, oh my gosh, can't speak today. I would love that. No, it wasn't Portland. It was a random one in 24.
Okay, so IndyCar, we said who's gonna be strong, and then named half the grid. So it's gonna be a competitive season.
I mean,
I just want to see. I want to see the change that Will Power is gonna have.
Yeah, I
I'm
will
very
be interested
this season.
to go from a Penske seat into an Andretti seat.
He's gonna be so relaxed. He's gonna be
Different
so
engine
much more
manufacturers.
relaxed.
Yeah.
There was a rumor that Andretti was going to switch from Honda to Chevy, but I don't know when that's happening.
Was that a public rumor or an Emma's secret sources rumor?
That was I was talking to some people who are also podcasters and are also women, and I said, yeah, like, I was really interested if this is going to happen because Andretti is General Motors in IndyCar, not in IndyCar, in F1. And they went, yeah, it's going to happen. It just hasn't been announced yet. But it never got announced, so I don't know if they're going to switch.
Interesting. A very late way. Like, if they announce that, I would think
They're
that
not
it's
going
like a little bit. I was gonna say like it's too late for them to announce that type of thing. It's a little heavy on information.
Prema is.
Prema, there we go. We're all wondering what's gonna happen.
I think they're fine. Like, I feel like if they weren't gonna run, it would have been announced by now. And, like, Schwartzy still has his number in his bio. I looked at his bio today, and it still has, like, Prema Racing, number, blah, blah, blah.
And the only one that Callum would have an issue with is Long Beach, and he'd be running both. That's it. He'd run both days.
Yeah. So, like, I feel like they're fine. Because when not Connor. Does that go on the Connor counter? When Callum...
It does go in the corner.
When Callum first announced that he was doing...
We were all like, oh, so Prema's done. And then I spoke to other people, and they were like, no, we still don't know what the deal is. But I think that Iron Dames isn't running at all in any series.
No, they're not.
I think that they're going to continue sponsoring drivers, but I just don't think they're running. They haven't said if they're running in Elms yet.
I thought they said they were...
I know they weren't doing WAC or IMSA.
Yeah, because they're not doing WAC. I would like to know where Dorian...
Yeah, I want to know where Dory's going. Because there's still a few F3 seats open, and she deserves to... Not that Abby didn't.
There's also an F2 seat.
You're right. There's an F2 seat.
I saw it today.
I saw it. Yeah, me too. I saw it today. They do have an open.
I think our Twitter feed's the same.
My Twitter feed right now is all hockey.
Well, I didn't get it from... I don't open Twitter. I stay away from that. No, I stay away from Twitter. My Instagram. My Instagram tells me stuff. Fa la 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 la.
Wait, Jack Hughes was practicing with a stick today. He's out on injury.
I know. It's just funny that it's like... That's the, like, exciting thing in hockey is Jack Hughes can hold a stick.
Girl, the Devils are so bad.
Yikes.
The only Devil to score a goal at the Hugh Bowl, singular Hugh Bowl, because there was only one Hugh playing out of 3 that were supposed to, was Luke. The only Devil's goal was Luke.
Okay, I feel like we should talk about, like, one more thing. We're at an hour right now, but there's at least 20 minutes that we cannot use.
The fact that we just say things that can get us canceled, but thank God that there's editing.
Half of this freaking episode is things that would get us canceled.
Listen.
Do you guys want to react to hot takes?
Yeah, I do.
I have a bunch
of them.
do.
But let's do like maybe 2 or 3 because almost 10:30.
Okay. Yeah, hang on. Let me pull it up. Let me figure out where it is.
I'm cold. Freaking Indiana.
Put on a switch.
Favorite obscure trophies.
What was
It's a clock?
the uterus?
The
Do you know what I'm talking about?
Yes,
the
F1 one?
Yeah.
the boghead, is that what it's called?
Borg Warner.
There we go. Oh my god. The bug something.
Every year
yeah,
when they release. Yeah, I tried to look into, like, the history of that, of, like, why they do the faces, and I really couldn't find, like, a good explanation of why they were like, we need to put their faces on the trophy.
Yeah, I don't know. It unsettles me. I saw it when I went to the Indy Museum, and I was like, this is uncomfortable to watch a little bit.
I think NASCAR has some really interesting trophies.
Ooh, I'm cold.
There's a giant
New
Sharpie.
Hampshire? is they get a giant lobster.
I know, I saw that.
Okay, I take it back. Earlier we said what race do we want to run? I want to run and win in that and get a giant lobster.
It's like a 10-pound lobster.
We got a giant lobster.
And then they
do we
like,
get to cook
get
it
the
though?
meat. They get the meat and the shell.
There we go. I was like, do we get to cook it?
That's worth some money.
I was gonna say.
Like,
Nashville
lobster's
last year,
expensive.
24, I know, was a guitar. Was it
25 was a
Gibson?
guitar as well. Yeah.
Okay, so that's their trophy. It's a Gibson.
The
There's
the
Martinsville-
grandfather clock?
Yeah, that's what I was saying. Martinsville, the grandfather
Martinsville.
clock. It's known for two things: hot dogs and the grandfather clock.
One of the NASCAR tracks at one point gave out a giant Sharpie. I saw this
I'm
on Twitter
dead.
the other day. Another one gave out a pair of scissors. There's a thread on this on Twitter
The
right
one
now.
at the ones for here at Indy for NASCAR, it's literally a brick. Like it's a trophy, but it's like it has a brick on top of it.
Did you know you can buy original bricks from the original IndyCar track on eBay? They come up occasionally.
Oh my
You can
God,
buy
that's
bricks for, like,
crazy.
$200.
Okay, guys, Emma has a thing where she goes into eBay.
And I look at the random IndyCar merch you can buy. You can buy so much. You can buy pieces of cars. I have bought crew shirts. I have Kyle's pink AutoNation crew shirt. I don't know where it is. It is somewhere in this house. I'm
Okay,
sorry, there's no more
that's
pink
that's
cars.
a really great question. What is one piece of merch that you don't have that you want? Like old, new, maybe not even merch, like pit crew shirts or like team uniforms.
Oh, I have my answer. A
What is your
Firestone
answer?
tire. Firestone racing tire. I've been
I
working
meant
on them
more
to
of
give me
like
one.
a t-shirt, but I guess the tire works too. I
I
meant
also
like a
tried
hat.
Michelin, and Michelin's like, we can't give them away anymore, but you can talk to a team, and they can give you one if they want.
I want to. Oh, that's a thing. That's a thing that I want to do. I want to go to an IMSA race and then ask for like a front bumper or something.
Yeah. So
Like a front bumper. A
Any
bumper.
IMSA team, if you're at Watkins Glen and you want to give me something, I can drive home from that track.
When we went to the 8 hour, my friend ended up leaving with like a rim, like like not the tire, but the rim. And I was like, "How are you carrying that?"
What's your hot take of the week?
Wait, I need to think about this. Let me think about this.
I don't know how any other racing team or series is gonna do a giveaway to compare what Heart of Racing's Road 24
Yeah.
giveaway is.
Yes.
Truly, I don't know how it's going to be beat, and this year hasn't even started. Like, that is the best giveaway I've ever seen. And it's perfect because IMSA fans care so much about all the teams and stuff like that. And it's not, you have such an, if you watch endurance racing, you have such an appreciation for the art of racing and the amount of
Yes.
work that all these crew people and drivers and everybody in the team puts in. Not saying that you don't have that if you follow other racing series. I'm just saying the amount of dedication that they put in to run a 24-hour race is absolutely insane. And the opportunity you have to go and interact with those people and see behind the scenes is incredible.
F1 fans when other cars exist?
No, go ahead. I'm still thinking.
My hot take of the week is harping back on the earlier conversation in this episode, is that we don't want you fully media trained. We just want you socially conscientious. And if you're not socially conscientious, be
Please
quiet.
hire somebody to run your social media.
Conscientious?
Conscientious.
Conscious?
Conscientious.
No,
It's a
conscientious.
word.
It is.
That yeah.
I speak Spanish.
I-
Don't
yeah.
don't listen to me.
Conscientious. The personality
hot
trait of
take.
being responsible, careful, and diligent.
Okay, perfect. My hot take. I feel like we, as a group of fans, well, not us because we enjoy, but I feel like we are forgetting to enjoy the moments and forgetting to enjoy that we are in the sport. There's way too much hate. There's way too much like controversy. There's too many things going on, and at the end of the day, it's cars going around in circles, guys. But don't go around just sucking the joy out of people. Don't be a hater. And if you're gonna be a hater, do it on your own private time.
That's
As
the
we're
formation.
talking 3 haters.
That's the formation yap of the week. Thank you so
wanna
much for
find
being
us?
here.
If you want to find any of us on social media, you can find me at Fast Car Fangirl.
You can find me at Fast Car Kira K-I-R.
And you can find me at Viv Talks Fast Cars.
Wait,
I love that
I
all of
last
us have
we
Fast
all
Car
have
in our
Fast Car.
username.
Yeah, we're all in the fast cars.
We'll see you next Sunday. Merry Christmas. Happy holidays. If
Happy
you don't
Hanukkah.
celebrate Christmas, yeah, happy Hanukkah. Happy December. Happy winter.
Happy holidays, guys. Bye-bye.
Just remember, it's just cars going fast.
Yep.
Drive fast, drive left, or whatever it is. Turn left.
Turn left real fast.